the free enterprise system.
It should be noted that the free enterprise system, the stock market values are up $9.1 trillion since Election Day. Let's bring in for expert reaction National Taxpayers Union Senior Fellow Mattie Duppler. Great to see you, Mattie.
Yeah, hi, Liz.
Now this, Obama's campaign manager, Jim Messina, he is now saying that Bernie will lose against President Trump. Your reaction?
Well, I think that it's amazing to see Democrats do exactly what they did in 2016, which pretty much sowed their fate, which is have the establishment try to preordain who the nominee will be. Now, of course, they're in a little bit different situation here with 20-so Democrats getting into the race. But Bernie Sanders, of course, is creating a problem for Democrats, not just those who are running for president, but for those who have to run in 2020. You heard Nancy Pelosi over the weekend say that socialism is not the governing mode for the modern Democratic Party. But the problem, of course, is that she's got a lot of members of her caucus who say just the opposite. So those cleavages are playing out not just at the presidential level, but certainly for the people who are running for Congress as well. You
know, Obama's campaign manager, Mr. Messina, says Bernie will not get swing voters, and swing voters are incredibly focused on the economy. That's how they voted in the last 5 elections. They went for the candidate who's really gunning on all cylinders when the economy is good. But let me back up. This is what a Bernie debate, if Bernie's a nominee, this is what a debate will look like. Bernie frustrates people. He never answers questions. He either dodges the question or bullies the person asking. Watch.
How can you challenge the idea that socialism is bad in the minds of the public?
Might have asked them, not me.
But your marginal tax rate was 26% because of President Trump's tax cuts. So why not say, you know, I'm leading this revolution. I'm not going to take those.
Come on, we're doing. I pay the taxes that I owe. And by the way, why don't you get Donald Trump up here and ask him how much he pays in taxes?
Would you be willing to pay 52% on the money that you made?
Awesome.
You can volunteer. You can send a check.
Oh, you can volunteer, too. We have a...
But you suggested that that's what everybody in your bracket should do.
And Martha, why don't you give? You make more money than I do.
And it's more than that. He never answers basic policy questions about single payer, how it will cause lower and middle income taxes to go up, how it will wipe out everyone's insurance, wipe out Obamacare, wipe out Medicare. It's Medicare for none, as Mitch McConnell calls it.
Yeah, you know, that back and forth between Sanders and Martha really was revealing about what socialism and what the Bernie Sanders campaign is all about. It's not about fair share. It's not about egalitarianism. It is about class envy, and it is about creating a system in which only the politically connected are the ones who actually get rich. That's exactly what Sanders is experiencing right now. That's why he is a millionaire and the rest of the average American is not, is because he's had 30 years of political experience to grow those kinds of connections to make him a millionaire. But yet, he doesn't want to pay the tax burden that would be required for a lot of the policies that he is talking about. I think the fact that you can't even get Bernie Sanders to write a check to Treasury to pay for the government we have now means it's going to be very difficult to get average Americans to pay more money for the government that he wants.
The moderate Democrats, the leaders of the Democrat Party, are saying we need an affirmative, aspirational message for voters, not this downbeat government can fix everything attitude from Bernie Sanders that the U.S. is always bad. Go ahead, Mattie, final word.
I think that's right. Look at the difference between 2016 for Republicans and Democrats. Republicans, the House of Representatives, had put together a plan that showed exactly what the vision was for Americans. When Democrats went to Americans and said, vote for us, they had nothing to show for them. They had nothing to tell them about how their economic circumstances would be improved, how their health care concerns would be taken care of, how their family would be better off now than they were 2 years ago. Republicans have been able to answer that question. Democrats still can't. And if socialism is allowed to take hold of the wing, they'll have an even harder time answering that question.
Well, it's 20 months to 2020. Mattie Duppler, you're going to be on again. Thank you so much for your insights.
Thanks, Liz. Good to see you.
Coming up, as the Democrats continue to battle President Trump, a civil war has broken out in their own party. Again, only 20 weeks to 2020.